Welcome back to the Madness That Is Me. I am your host, the Dark MD, and all I'm gonna say is we're done for the year. Yep, we're done. No more, no more trying this year. Cause actually, believe it or not, by the time this weekend's over, it will be 2024. So, yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and give y'all an end of year brief because we're not gonna try and go all day and play video games today. I'm sorry. I hate it for y'all. I hate it for myself too. It sucks, but I just don't have the equipment to run OBS right. I guess I don't know. I just finagled with the settings, but honestly, I really don't know if this shit's gonna work or not. I went in and did like a reanalyze, what was it, like an analytics wizard or some shit, to reconfigure it to see what would be optimum for this fucking old ass PC. So maybe we'll see what it looks like in the new year, but I don't want to keep fussing with whatever the fuck it's got going on this week. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've got some reconfiguration I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some more research and see if there's an alternate way that I'm gonna be able to entertain y'all until I get a fucking gaming PC. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna need something hard, but not too hard, and also not too big. And that's what she said, but that's not the thing. As far as the PC goes, I already live in a confined area. I can't have a bunch of fucking towers and screens and everything all over the place. I don't have the luxury of space to have that much going on. So we're just gonna have to roll with the punches, guys. I'm sorry. I wanted to go ahead and get this in so at least I can give you a proper intro and outro. And to let y'all know that shit's just not working, man. Like, I've had to dumb my character down. I've had to reconfigure it. I've went on Reddit and asked OBS mommy and daddy what the fuck is going on. But really, according to the analytics, it's bottom line up front, my PC is just not able to keep up anymore. The hardware is now outdated from the software. Which means shit's just not gonna work right anymore. You know, it's been like, what, 2 years since, well, you know, two calendar years as far as like 2022 versus 2020. Wait. Yes. No? No, 2023, which is this year, which was in February. And then going into 2024. So basically you had like all of these months worth of shit happening in between to where this computer no longer can really keep up with anything outside of like an email. Which, you know, is whatever. Like, I'm probably gonna keep the damn thing. I'm just gonna go get like a glorified case for it and put it in a box for when I get my own place, but really, it's probably just gonna be like a common area computer to like go and surf the web, check emails, or whatever the fuck. And that's what it's gonna end up being for. So that's what I'm gonna probably end up doing with it. It's not gonna be set up in here anymore. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm not even gonna wipe it this time. At this point, I don't even give a shit. I'll just let it fucking ride. But, I'm gonna... Like I said, today was the last day of the week, but also the final stream of the year 2023. It's been a hell of a ride, guys, and I know that we've been in and out, up and down, and all over the fucking place, and now it just seems like by the time we reach our first year mark of streaming together, it looks like I've downgraded, and unfortunately, that's only because this hasn't been a secret, guys. I've been operating with shit that literally shouldn't have been capable of running anything. So, it is what it is. Hopefully by February or after February, I will have the setup that I need and we can move forward and maybe experience some new shit together. Who knows? I might actually have enough fucking processing power with the new PC to actually run other windows at the same time during stream so that maybe we can run Genshin together or play some World of Warcraft together, which is exclusively a PC game. So we're gonna do stuff like that, you know, in the future. But unfortunately right now, we're just kind of working with what we got. And that's really just all I came here to talk to you guys about, and also to see how everything looks and how whether or not shit fluctuates, because everything looks good vitals wise. Everything looks pretty damn good. But I've already unplugged the Elgato because it's being fucking stupid. And like I said, I'm pretty much probably gonna call it for the day. Just because it's waning on me. I can't keep up anymore. The computer's taking shit, everything's taking shit, and there's a lot of distractions today for some damn reason. So I don't know, man. I wanted to play this game with y'all, but it's getting to the point where there's just too much going on and nothing's working out. So like I said, we're calling it. Y'all stay mad, y'all stay wild. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one, which will be next year. We'll still, like I said, we'll still shoot for Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays for now. But just be aware and heads up, things may change along the way, you know? Like, if I can't do a proper intro or outro, as far as, like, you know, having the banners, having the overlays, having all the fancy dancy shit, if you see that you don't see anything but the game, then I'm probably streaming from the Xbox, because that's literally my last ditch option. And unfortunately, there's nothing else I can do about that. I wish I could do something, but I can't. So, it is what it is. Y'all have a good rest of your 2023, and have a safe... Alright, yeah, end of year brief. Have a safe rest of your 2023, but have a safe partying on the New Year's as well. Bring in the New Year's the best way you can, but do it safely, alright? Don't drink and drive. No underage drinking. Trust me, y'all all think you're smart and know everything, but if you're under the age of 21, or really under the age of 25, you're still a smooth-brained baby. And because of that, you cannot have the alcohols. Why? Because not only does it affect your growth and brain functioning, you also are just too young, dumb, and immature to handle yourself when inebriated. Okay? I can't even go party at my favorite place because you dumbasses want to underage drink and then wander around in public. Motherfucker, if you're gonna play the game, play it right. Stay the fuck home, do a drinking game, pass out on the couch, learn what alcohol affects you, do not go out in public. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, do not. If you are one of those motherfuckers that can't drink responsibly, stay the fuck home. Really, maybe get some help if you really just can't act right while you're drinking. Alright? But as far as underage drinking, no, I'm not condoning underage drinking, okay? But let's be real. We've all been there, okay? We've all been there. And there are some states where basically it's, in the comfort of your own home with a parental or guardian supervisor, there is like a law that you gotta check your laws though. Check your states, check your laws. Because there is like an exception to policy, but like, let's be real. If your kid's out there being stupid and shit, yeah, that's gonna fall on you as the parent. Also, yeah, so kids, if y'all gonna be out there trying to make stupid decisions, be aware that your parents can go to jail for supplying alcohol to a minor. Alright? Be aware of that shit. And guess what, kids? If your parents get got, then guess what? You ain't got nobody to look out for you in your home. Which means, guess what? You get one brown paper bag filled with whatever the fuck you can put in it, which is gonna be like a pair of shoes, socks, and something to wear. Guess where you going? Because it ain't gonna be grandma's house. Unless maybe your grandma's still around and loves you very much. But the state's gonna take your ass. So, like I said, end of year brief. Kids, be fucking aware of your surroundings. Have some sense. Some of y'all don't realize just how quick your fucking life can change at the drop of a damn dime based off of you or someone else's decisions, okay? Underage drinking, no go, okay? I'm gonna say it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Obviously, if you're gonna do it, because we've all done it, stay the fuck home. Stay the fuck home, be safe, make sure that you have a supervisor, because, like, I get it. Every now and then, mom, pop, like, alright, let's see how mature you are, have a beer. Whatever the fuck. Certain laws do have certain states where it is allowed. It's not like someone's gonna call the cops and be like, oh my god, they're letting their kid drink. No, chill out, fam. There are underlying rules, but you gotta check them. But like I said, knowing the laws and abiding by the laws is one thing, but let's be real, just don't do it. Alright? We're all gonna be dumb. We're all young. We were all dumb at one point. But let's be real. We've all learned from those lessons. And trust me, fam, it ain't worth it at the end of the day. The only thing you're really gonna learn from it is your tolerance. But even then, you could wait until you're 21. Because by the time you, like, shit, it's just not worth it, man. So, but also, your actions have consequences. Regardless of your age, and regardless of whatever irresponsible action you are going to take, your actions have consequences. So when you want to go out and be stupid in public, underage drinking or underage inebriation, because let's be real, smoking is also a thing, you are putting yourself in a situation where not only are you going to get hemmed up, your parents or your guardians are also going to get hemmed up. And if it's bad, your ass is going to the state. And I'm going to tell you from experience, fam, the state don't give a flying fuck about you. I will say it. You are better off in the care of your family than you are in the care of whoever the fuck they put you with. Because let's be real. Sure, there's plenty of red tape for people to be like foster families, but some of them know how to act. And I'm sorry, but if you in certain states, they just gonna take what they can get. And they gonna dump you off with whoever the fuck they got. And you a glorified fucking paycheck. You can kiss all your birthdays and Christmases goodbye, because you sharing that shit with everybody else in the house. Best case scenario, you might get the 1 out of 50 motherfuckers who actually give a shit about kids and want them to have a good life. And may even adopt. But that's a whole different story. At the end of the fucking day, you really don't want to take that chance. This is a 13 plus channel. This is Twitch. It's a 13 plus channel. Guess what, kids? You are under the age of 18. Which means your ass can still end up somewhere the fuck else. So just don't be stupid, guys. Don't be dumb. Stay in your lane. Stay in your age group. Stay doing activities that is well within the limits of your age group. All right? Just don't try. If you a kid, stop trying to act like an adult. Trust me, fam. Those bills and taxes will be waiting for you. They are not going nowhere. That's why we're allowed to drink alcohol, because life is gonna suck as soon as you get the fuck out of high school and the fuck out of your family's house. Because on God, I haven't seen a happy motherfucker yet in this adult life. That's why we have alcohol, and all this other shit. That's why the age is so high, because by the time we get to that age, we realize these taxes and bills are high, okay? So just don't do it, okay? Alright, enough about the drinking and the underage shit. Like I said, if you're gonna drink, be responsible about it, period. But really, be of age as well. The next thing on the end of year brief is fucking. I believe the phrase is, don't park your car in another man's garage, okay? That means if they taken, mind your business, okay? Unless, no, we're just gonna say that much, alright? There are some exceptions to policy. Y'all can go scour the internet and make sure that you know the rules, figure that shit out. But really, bottom line up front, do not assume everybody's poly, and don't assume everybody's a swinger, because I'm gonna tell you right fucking now, you are going to fuck with the wrong bitch or the wrong motherfucker, and you going to reap what you sow. Fuck around and find out. But really, don't, okay? Don't be going around trying to fuck other people's people, okay? Also, again, this is an of-age activity. You need to be over the age of 18, depending on where you are. But I'm literally talking to motherfuckers in the US. But let's be real. I don't care where I'm at in the world. I'm still not gonna fuck with nobody that's really old enough to drink, okay? 18 is the bare minimum for society, but for me, the bare minimum is like 21. But really, I ain't trying to fuck with nobody that ain't my age, okay? But we can be friends if you're 21 or older, because then we could go to the bar and hang out. But if you're not old enough to drink, I don't want to fuck with you, period. Okay? But that's just me. But again, you better check a motherfucker's age before you go home with them. Okay? Check that goddamn ID. This is not a joke, fam. You got motherfuckers in jail, in prison, over some stupid shit, but here's the problem. You also got other motherfuckers in jail, in prison, over some other stupid shit that trumps that stupid shit, and guess what? A lot of murderers and thieves and other motherfuckers out there, yeah, they don't like pedos. They don't like pedos at all. Okay? There's going to be a bigger dog in that junkyard every fucking time. And you're gonna fuck around and find out, and your ass is gonna be grass. And, Bubba is gonna be the lawnmower. That's all I gotta say about that, okay? If it ain't yours, don't touch it. Okay? Don't stealing. If you can't afford it, better get on that grind and be responsible and afford it. Or give up on the dream. I don't know, fuck. But stealing, no go. Cheating, no go. If you don't like your spouse, figure it the fuck out. That's all I gotta say. If you don't like your significant other, figure it the fuck out, okay? If y'all are fighting every fucking day, break up and move the fuck on. Or stay in it, but, keep it your business, because the rest of us don't want to hear about it. Okay? Go to therapy. Go to therapy. That's all I gotta say. Alright? End of year brief. We're still on end of year brief. This isn't a rant, this is a brief. Let me see. If you got a hump, and you're of age, and you're all of consensual age, and age of consent, and of proper age, goddamn, I can't fucking stress this enough. But if you are going to do the dirty, wrap it before you tap it. We don't need any more bastards in this world. Alright? I'm sorry, but that welfare paycheck ain't worth it, okay? On God, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I got a bitch out here with 5 fucking kids. Not my kids, but I know her, and she has 5 fucking kids. And she still broke all the goddamn time. Bitch has fucked around and had kids with 2 different motherfuckers. Trying to collect fucking child welfare and shit and all that other stuff, while also running around doing DoorDash. It ain't worth it, okay? It ain't fucking worth it. Dudes, that pussy ain't that good. It ain't that good. Do not be knocking a bitch up thinking she's gonna be with you for the rest of your life. No. Same thing with bitches. Bitches. He ain't gonna stay with you just because you got 5 of his kids. Alright? Stop it. Stop having kids thinking that that's gonna solve the problem, because it's not. It's an age-old fucking tall tale, wife's tale. It's a myth. Okay? They are not gonna stay with you just because you popped a kid out that's theirs. Okay? Negative. I have never, ever in my life ever seen it work. It's never going to work. It's not going to work. If you guys don't like each other, it is not going to work. Period. quit bringing more miserable people into this fucking world because your dumb ass can't figure it the fuck out. Period. No more. Stop it. Wear a condom, have the thing, do it responsibly, figure out if you like each other, and then see if you're ready for a baby. God damn it, stop with the fucking bullshit. No more shotgun weddings. Stop it. Wear protection. Not just because you don't want to have an unnecessary baby. Babies are expensive. Some of y'all motherfuckers are on here broke as shit. That's why you're watching me on Twitch, because you can't afford cable. Okay? Let's be real. But on top of that, babies are expensive. But also, if you're not worried about all that bullshit, because diapers are like 20 for a box, fam. And trust me, that baby is going to shit 20 times a day. Oh, God. And a genie, I haven't seen one under $20. And you're gonna love that diaper genie because that shit's gonna smell up the whole fucking house regardless of how bad you wrap it before you put it in the trash can. Oh, God. And that shit ain't cheap either. A crib ain't cheap. Once upon a time, they used to be $150. $150, bare minimum. But now, good luck. Good luck. Car seats, good luck. Good fucking luck, fam. But if you ain't worried about babies and all the fucking responsibility and bullshit that come with it, wear a condom because they at least, at bare minimum, will protect you from at least 99.9% of any possible STDs and STIs. You do not want to walk around with a smelly, dirty vajiji or a weird-looking cauliflower pee-pee, okay? Trust me, I've seen the pictures. Health class was a nightmare. I don't want that shit. Nobody wants that shit. And some of y'all be smelling funny because of that shit. Because you didn't believe that your shit could get dirty because of, whatever. Alright? Rule of thumb is, if it smells funny, make them shower. If it still smells funny, you might not want to fuck with them. Okay? And that's if there isn't no visible proof that they got some funky shit down there. Okay? Alright? Some of y'all need to look up a blue waffle and it shows. I don't recommend it. And for those of you who know what it is, y'all already know, okay? That shit is nasty. And yes, it is literally a combination of all the nasty shit that a bitch could have gotten. It's bad. Like some of them diseases will make your shit fall off. Dudes, my dudes, remember, cauliflower penis is scary. It's really scary. Some of that shit's also painful. Like, people joke about it, but the whole burning sensation when you pee? Yeah. It's agonizing. We've watched the videos. Again, health class was a nightmare. Health class was a fucking nightmare. Like, the more I know, yes, but also, I'm good, fam. And after my little, hoe phase in college, I make it to 30 years after a fucking scare of a pap smear, and then I went and got tested. And thankfully, nothing came up positive, which is wonderful. Thank God. Because I did have a hell of a track record. But yeah, be responsible, y'all. Go get tested. There's a lot of places where it's free to do. If you're in the Army, it's free any goddamn ways. Go get tested. For those of you who are veterans like me, when you're about to go get labs or get your blood drawn, go ahead and just schedule a day where they can also swab you as well, and take samples to test to see if you've contracted anything during your escapades. Okay? There's so many resources out there for you guys to be safe. Okay? Really, smell and sight are gonna be your first fucking friends. Okay? If it's in a dark room, motherfucker, I'd inspect that shit before the lights go off. I'm on God, I'm gonna tell you right now. But even if for some reason the lights go off and you going down and it smells kind of funny, like I'm talking mad funny, like it smells like they haven't bathed. It's like a mixture of BO and like almost like goddamn, it almost, depending on how bad it is, if you've ever smelt rotten meat, like meat that's gone bad in the fridge, it's gonna be a mixture of BO and that fucking smell. Not necessarily roadkill. Now, motherfuckers smelling like roadkill, y'all don't even kiss them. Don't touch them. Go home. Go home, have a beer, watch some porn. Be safe. Fuck it. Don't do it. Don't do it. But seriously, guys, stay safe out there. Alright? If you're gonna drink, drink responsibly. Don't drive. If you want to drink and driving's involved, maybe see wherever you're going that you actually have a safe place to crash for the night so that you can responsibly get back home and safely the next day. Okay? Time is the only thing that's gonna sober you up. Alright? Time is the only thing. Like, normally, when I'm drinking and I gotta go somewhere, I'm gonna stop drinking about an hour before I'm about to leave, depending on how many drinks that I've had. Normally, I'm just gonna have like 2 or 3 beers anyways because of my tolerance. But then in between all that, I'm gonna eat like some really starchy shit, okay? And then I'm gonna wait, see how I'm doing, do a thing, and then, go home, alright? But really, your safest bet is going to be just stay the night, sober up, take a goodies powder in the morning and some coffee, gauge how you feel, and then get home safe, Be safe about it, y'all. Don't do dumb shit. Some of y'all are young, younger than me. Whole lives ahead of you and whatnot, bullshit. But also, if you're not worried about the whole lives ahead of you bullshit, there are still some bomb-ass games and movies coming out in 2024, and we all need to make it there, For the sake of content, but also for the sake of something to talk about. Alright? That should cover it all. Check people's ages before you go out and do shit with them. Make sure that everything is consensual. Make sure you're of the proper age to do the activity that which is on your mind. And always be safe about it. Wear protection. Wear the proper personal protection equipment for your safety and theirs. But also for the sake of your financial situation. Because God forbid if you get sued or if you have a baby or if you have to go to jail and lose everything. Just remember, your actions have consequences. And that's all, folks. Y'all stay mad, y'all stay wild, and always be real, but be safe doing it. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next one, next year. Alright, crazies, Happy New Year, and bye-bye. Oh. That's the wrong one. Sorry.